No, the home. Definitely not talking about the home as my screen still is not loaded. 2025 R-rated 1 hour 35-minute film. We are the Cast of the Pod podcast. I'm Josh.
Cobweb in the house, baby.
I'm Deb.
And I'm Cantu.
And we're going to talk about a Pete Davidson film. Didn't know any Pete Davidson was going to pop up on Cast of the Pod anytime soon, but yet he did.
I think isn't this his first appearance on Cast of the Pod?
Think so.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah, sounds about right.
This might have been the
as
first.
As far as my tenure.
This might be the first Pete Davidson movie I watched from beginning to end.
I don't even know any other Pete Davidson movies.
No joke. I knew he was on Saturday Night Live.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how many movies has he done where he's been like the main star like this one?
His first one was called, it's roughly autobiographical.
Because of his dad.
Because of his dad. He was the son of a father who died in the towers on the 911
firefighters,
issue.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
okay.
And he got critical acclaim for that. The Boys Got Chops.
So
I saw another movie also. It was a horror movie, and it was more of a teeny horror movie where they're all trapped inside this house and they can't get out, and really weird ill shit is happening, and it's great.
Was he the main character in it like this one?
No, he wasn't. But I did see it. I don't even remember the title. I'd watch it again, but that's how impactful that particular movie was.
It was that
bad?
It
was a popcorn movie. It wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't memorable as a whole project.
Understood.
So I'm probably thinking this is probably his biggest role.
His latest. I would think that the fire.
All right. What's his
IMDb Golden Globe
say?
talk about that fire one?
What's his?
That 9/11 one would probably be the
9/11. I haven't seen it.
The big one. But before we get into the IMDb, somebody forgot.
Warning. This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
castofthepod.com, which will take you to a link to the majority of our social medias, which are Cast of the Pod. Then we've got Cobweb 411, the Poor Gorman SA for Instagram. Are you preferring they go to the Gmail or to the Instagram?
The Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get a more simplified, easier to more catchy email pretty soon.
I got you. To be honest with you, I didn't know what a Gorman was until you told me many years ago.
A lot of people don't, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to share the knowledge, drop gems.
Wait,
jewels,
who's calling right now? Who's calling?
Nuggets.
I'm hoping.
What?
I'm
nuggets
hoping to get a
knowledge
call from
nuggets.
Chucky.
Oh man, a sighting from Chucky. Oh man, we couldn't be that happy.
I'm hoping because he was supposed to call this week and he didn't call. But nope, that was a telemarketer.
That's all great.
Was it Santa Claus?
Spam likely. No, it wasn't Santa Claus. Deb saw Santa Claus twice today.
Yep.
What was he doing? He was at the home?
What? No.
So the route we took today to stay off the highway to get Deborah to work, we passed by a cemetery. And as we were going past the cemetery, Deborah's like, "Oh, look, Santa Claus." And I was like, "Who?"
Hanging out at the cemetery?
He was chilling up on a gravestone. He was getting blazed.
Walking on the side.
On the sidewalk.
He's like, man, in 3 weeks, I got some shit to do.
That's not the man, okay? Okay.
And it was like 6 o'clock in the morning.
He's not a man. He's an elf.
And then about 2 hours ago, we were downtown, and we saw Pancho Claus. So close enough to
Pancho
Santa
Claus.
And Josh honked and I waved and he waved back at me.
You know, I'm sorry, but from now on, since my mind, I have seen probably one of the best Santa Claus movies ever. Santa Claus, for now, in my mind, looks like Kurt Russell. I'm sorry.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah. He does.
You know who did a surprisingly good Santa Claus?
Kurt Russell.
And the only reason I saw it was because I need something playing in the background when I sleep. Mel Gibson in a movie called Fat Man, where he plays Santa Claus. Highly recommended.
Okay.
I don't
think
know
it was
if
good
it's
as I don't think it was
or
good as the Christmas Chronicles. I don't know, because I've never even heard of it. But the Christmas
What
Chronicles.
about the Santa Claus from America on 34th Street?
Fuck
Is it
that
really?
guy. Fuck that guy.
What?
Yeah.
He's a really good Santa Claus.
He wasn't as
He
good as
is
Kurt
Santa.
Russell.
He was better.
You got to watch them. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's hard for me. You
Damn,
guys
that
know.
my man speechless.
No,
He's
because
like, you
it's
can't
like-
fuck with Kurt Russell. You
Right.
can't. My reality is centered around Kurt Russell's the best Santa Claus.
Right,
He
right.
said, I bet.
Look,
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say our personal real life experience with Kurt Russell. I'm pretty sure that kind of cancels Deb and I considering him the best Santa. I'm just saying.
I don't want to know about, you're not going to mess up my holiday season, Josh. You guys know every year it's tough for me to do these hardcore movies around Christmas time because I watch Christmas movies like consistently every other day. I have to. That's what I do.
When did that happen?
It's been
He's got
I've been
the
doing this
holiday
for
bubble.
years, bro. My holiday
Such a
bubble.
ho,
Yes,
ho, ho.
it's for real. I have a holiday bubble that is like legit. You can ask
What is your
I watch like horror. I watch multiple Christmas movies throughout the week. Like I already did the
What
Santa Babies with Janie McCarthy. I did Santa Baby 1, Santa Baby 2. I did
Is that
Elf
like
already.
Hallmark bullshit? The only Hallmark movie I ever saw was the one when Joe from Facts of Life was being beaten by her husband.
That was not a Hallmark
and then he
movie.
jumped on the side of her head. Remember? From
That was a true story, though.
It was.
That was an element network.
No, Josh.
That was what?
She did not, but that was based on a true story.
But you know the movie I'm talking about,
Yes,
right?
I know
the
the
girl
movie.
that played Joe from the Facts of Life.
Nancy
Yeah, the Bernie
McKeon.
Bad.
Nancy McKeon. Yeah. No, Bernie Bed was like Farrah Fawcett.
I don't care which one it is. No, we're not dealing
No,
with
but
that.
literally, she fell on the
When
ground.
was Kurt
and then
Russell
homeboy
Santa
just
Claus?
jumps up in the air, and then you hear the Bionic Man, and then you just see his feet on the side of her head. She's like, boom, boom, like
You got the bionic slow motion on her face.
Oh my!
When was Kurt Russell Santa Claus?
In the Christmas Chronicles, parts 1 and 2.
Okay.
With Dr. Dre.
Man, he could have rolled out with Dre on them bad babies. They were so good. One was like freaking epic.
Is that when he threw that blonde chick off the boat, and then like she didn't have no memory, and he was banging her anyways?
Overboard
Overboard
Yeah.
was good.
with Goldie Hawn, his
Yeah,
actually real life partner.
yeah.
They've been together like nearly 50 years, and they
Yeah.
produced a child
And
who's
he was
also
like,
in the industry.
she's got no memory, so let me take her home and tell her, yeah, we've been slamming for years, so let me get in that.
We've been getting it
that's a
in, girl.
fucked
You don't
up-
remember, but we're about to do that right
That's a
now.
fucked up movie.
That is.
Yeah, Josh.
It's a
Deb, you
horror
didn't know
movie.
that
What?
about Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
I probably did, and I forgot. It's not.
Because Kurt Russell sucks in everything except Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, he was in The Thing also.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and the
The
thing,
Thing.
and the thing.
Oh, come on, guys. Are
I
you
think
serious?
he spoke too soon, man.
What's the one with him and
What?
our guy who plays
In any movie where he plays a president, it's okay too.
Right. No, he was the one when he was the FBI agent or something like that. No, he was the bank robber.
With Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
No, that's not Roadhouse.
You know what movie he was not in?
Roadhouse 2, The Force
Oh.
Awakens.
The Home 2025 R-rated, 1 hour 35 minutes, considered a splatter horror mystery thriller. follows Max, who realizes that the residents and caretakers in the retirement home he started working at hide sinister secrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do we begin?
That's all it's.
We begin with laying down the framework of this whole thing, and just let me say this: I picked out this movie.
So, spoiler alert to anyone listening to us right now. The simple fact that Cobweb is admitting that this is a film that he picked, and I was just about to say that, surprisingly enough, this is a Cobweb film, that will let you know that this is a good movie. And more than likely, most of us will give it a high rating. Spoiler alert. Spoiler, you have been warned. So this is one of the few times that Cobweb can be proud of.
What do you mean few? What do you mean few? You just said if I picked it, it's a good movie. So there you go.
You be dropping some clunkers.
Bro, those
since I come around in my tenure here, you dropped a couple clunkers.
They're on purpose. Those are on purpose.
I hope so.
Cantu said clunkers, as in clink, clank, clunkers.
Very bottom.
Like bad pan hitting the floor clunk.
Oh shit, like that, just like that.
Oh shit! He hit the walk.
Oh snap! See, that's what I'm talking about today, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So like I said, this is probably his best move that he's ever done.
Cobweb's like, this is the best movie he's ever done.
Well, the only movie I've ever seen him in.
I never heard of another one.
I've never seen him in any other movies besides this one. I have never seen him
the best
in.
One.
Yeah, this is it.
Down.
Cobweb's watching Shark Side of the Moon with those lazy fucking cheap ass sharks. He's like, this is the best movie I've ever seen these sharks in.
These exact sharks.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Animator, this is first time animator. This is the best work he's ever done.
I love Dark Side of the Moon. I could go watch that again right now.
Oh shit!
I don't even remember what I gave it.
Yeah, but coming back. So let's talk about the home. I mean, where do you want to go first? Are we going to describe the movie in order?
Yeah, let them know, because let me tell you something. There's been some people that I've been coming across, right, that have been listening to the pod saying, these people that really do want to know about these movies, but they're too scared. Those scared people are out there, and they want to know about the home. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at it, you see this eyeball thing, and you're like, what are they doing? So, Josh, I really think that we should just hit them with the 1-2,
Deb and me are having mental conversations over here going, this motherfucker's actually going through the notes that we put out that we're going to start doing shit in order. And now Cobweb's like, we should really start doing these things in order. Because
you know what? It doesn't count until you say it on air in the podcast.
Hey, I'm just getting back to you guys in the email, okay? I'm just clarifying.
My man's Jack and Valor out here.
You know what I'm saying? I have to check boxes.
Like, you know what? I've got a great idea. Something just occurred to me. Right. Everybody's talking about it. I've heard people say it. Everybody's saying it.
He's getting multi-emails.
Not even 2 hours ago in the chat, he was like, we should start following a format and not just throw the ending out right at the beginning, because some people like to hear about the movies. And Cobweb's like, I've really been hearing from people that.
He was like, I was in Chicago speaking to Kurt Russell, and he said that. At the Radio Shack.
We were getting immense the Radio Shack buying HDMI fiber optic cord.
Buying 1986 HDMI.
And then they went and sat down and had the greatest Mexican tacos.
They had the Mexican taco.
The greatest American
in medieval
taco.
America. They had the medieval American taco.
See, these are hey, shout out Club 3P. Y'all are hearing this first. I just want y'all to know, every time we log in, right? So it's me logging in on the screen, right? And then I'm telling Deb, can you hear me? And she's like, yes, I can hear you. And then all of a sudden you get a boom, and it says Cantu. And I click on it, and it's Cantu, right? It's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, how you doing? Can I hear you? I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear me, right? And then all of a sudden it says, bing, Cobweb has entered the, what does it say? Game room? The waiting room. right? And I click onto it, and then right, and then Cobweb's like looking for his headphones, and he's putting his headphones on. He's like, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
No.
And then no, and then the next thing you hear is, "Because I'm proud to eat American tacos, because at least I know they're good."
No, you forgot when you push the button so he can come in. He's looking at the camera, and then it's like, you know, like when you're about to record, like a promo or something, and you're like, okay, go. And so he's looking at the camera, and right when he sees it, he comes in. He's like, oh, I gotta look for stuff.
You'd be like, "I'll be right back." 3, 2, 1. I'll be right back.
It's no. Cobweb is just like those bad wrestling promo videos.
What in the world are you guys talking about?
Where the guys there doing something, right? Like the wrestlers there doing something. He's like, "Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
I didn't see you standing there."
No,
They're like, no, we're not recording it.
that is not true.
Oh, hello. I didn't notice you were there.
Why didn't you follow me?
I'm gonna say this. We're gonna get back to talking about the home, but
this is just so much fun.
I don't know where Cantu stands with wrestling, but I know my brother here, Cobweb, is a very big fan of wrestling, and you know how Deb and I work in wrestling and all that. But I did see a promo from, and I won't say because they're friends of ours, but they did one of the cardinal promo sins that and I just saw it maybe about 2 or 3 hours ago. And they were all upset as a tag team, and they're like, "I can't believe those guys are," and then everybody has their cameras in our faces, and look at this asshole over here, he's got a camera in our face too, and then completely ignores that they just pointed out that the cameraman was right there. But the trying to be realistic and pointing out, hey, there's a camera person here while we're talking.
Oh, they broke like the fourth wall.
Guys,
There's no fourth wall.
Guys, when y'all hear this, I just want to say that was a bad promo. I get what you're doing, but yeah,
it's something they're gonna have to work out at home.
Finks.
Right, because there's an open challenge Saturday night at RPW, at Christmas Chaos, and I put my name in the ring.
Hey. Oh, okay, wait, and then?
Yeah.
You gonna go kick up the arthritis? What's
There's an open challenge, and I submitted my name at the RPW Christmas Chaos for the World Heavyweight Championship match. It was an open challenge, and I submitted my name in.
I can see now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Ultimate Challenge entry here at RPW from Chicago, Illinois, standing in at 6'2", 285 pounds. We give to you Arthur-itis.
Arthur, wait a minute, yo.
Damn. You can't be using your real name. You can't be using
Shit.
Oh,
And if everything goes right this evening, gentlemen, you're going to see him get hit with the icy hot.
that should be arthritis. His main move is icy hot. It's like a big drop.
Spit an icy hot in their face.
Arthritis has Big Mike down. Big Mike's on the ground, and what is he doing? He's reaching for the can of Metamucil. Oh, he's blinded Big Mike with the Metamucil. The cloud of fiber in the air.
Let me tell you something.
Dude, I would watch that.
I'm telling you, man. Right. I haven't told the wife yet that I've done that. She's been telling me not to do that, but I did it anyway. It's an open challenge.
It's kind of funny that the guy that's been in the business for about a quarter of a century, when asked by his near and dear friend about should the friend start partaking in wrestling, and that person who's been in the business for a quarter of a century, was like, no, if you really enjoy wrestling, the best thing you should do is never get into it ever. Just
Let me
keep on
tell you
enjoying
this
it.
right now,
You just get
Joshua.
into it.
Josh, I swear.
He was trying to
Let me
cut
tell
a
you
promo
something.
on
Don't you
Trying
crush
to
my
cut a promo.
dreams. Don't you crush my dreams, okay?
Crush your dream? Your dreams?
No, let me tell you why. You're not gonna crush my
Who do you
dreams
think I
tonight,
am, that
Josh.
blonde chick
No,
from
because
American Eagle Jeans or what?
no, I'm telling you right
With
now,
the
bro.
big tits?
Don't be crushing genes out the Gene Crusher.
Gene.
Arthritis versus Gene Crusher.
Dream
From Sharks Unknown.
Okay, now it's your turn. You do cut a promo on him.
He's gonna hit you with the Niagara Freeze.
Oh, shit.
You know,
With the razor sharp crease of death.
oh my god. Oh, what's
Are we
ridiculous.
taking it home?
Okay.
Cobweb's number one move is going to be a backcracker, and it's going to happen when he walks up the steps.
Bro, all I gotta do is my yoga that morning. I'm straight. Listen, tell you, hey, don't be hating on me because I got enough gumption. For my first, I accept an open challenge for the world championship. Okay, I challenged the world champion for my first match ever in my life, and you're sitting up there. I'm the freaking John Cena of my generation.
Bruh,
Listen to.
you're John Cena. My man's going to bust out the yoga when he gets in there. He's going to be like, yo, gotta get my pain medicine.
Cobweb's gonna be like, Cobweb's gonna do the hand in front of his face, and instead of "you can't see me," he's gonna be like, "I ain't got my glasses on. I can't see you."
I can't see you.
No.
Damn.
Cobweb loses via the AARP. It just
You tried on that one.
He tried. See, that's why we're supposed to be talking about The Home. We're supposed to be talking about this movie, The Home.
That's where you're going to be after the wrestling
I'm
match.
just trying to match.
Hey, bro. Hey, look.
Cobweb, I'm gonna tell you this right now. September 34th at the RPW Stadium. You're gonna learn one thing. What you're gonna learn, Cobweb, is that if you step into the heavyweight title match your very first time and you win that belt, what it's gonna do is show that RPW's title don't mean shit.
I'm going to hit you with the American taco.
I'm gonna fold you like a cold tortilla.
All right, I can understand your point.
So much
I understand
sauce
your
in this
point.
pizza.
I understand your point, but I didn't say that I was going to win the world heavyweight title.
Oh, okay.
I said I was going
Get
to.
my ass whooped.
I was
Please do
challenging for the world heavyweight title. I didn't say I was going to walk away with a victory. I mean, come on, Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm 50, almost 52 goddamn years old. You sit up there talking about you want me to fucking. I can actually beat the world heavyweight champion.
Don't
Jesus Christ, bro.
disrespect the RPW
Exactly.
title.
Exactly, man. Come on.
You can challenge for the belt. Just like a few minutes ago, I had to take some of these so I could challenge walking a straight line.
I'm going to challenge my eustachian tubes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why we're supposed to be talking about this movie, The Home, with this dude did his best movie ever in his life. And
That you know of.
that I know of. That I really do know of. Right. So what? Hey, okay. So
Go ahead.
Go
Please
on.
continue.
this shit fucking sucked.
The movie?
The
No, no.
kid, the kid's life. This
Okay.
this life. This really sucks.
So, for our viewers and listeners, I still like saying listeners. I'm still old school when it comes to potting back in my day. But the movie starts off and you find out that Max, who's played by Pete Davidson, is an adopted child. He's in an adopted family. His brother is adopted as well. The brother's a good kid, and Max is the one that has attention issues and likes going out and spray painting stuff. He's an artist, but him and his brother are very close. And what does the tattoo say?
I don't remember.
Thicker.
Stronger than blood or thicker than blood.
Yeah.
Something like that. But they're very close to each other. And then we find out that the brother did die. Sorry, I had a cough there. And then life continues. And as they get older, you find out that Max still has some issues and he runs into some legal issues. And that's where the movie starts kicking in.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anything?
No, that's about it. Yeah, because it was I thought that Max was doing really good. I think that once his brother died, that's when he really started to go off the rails. You know, because they were really close.
Legal issues, like he's got some litigation tied up with.
They said that too.
With some
Some real
paperwork.
estate.
Yeah, he did.
No, he was thuggalicious. He was lost. He was hurt. He was dark.
He was a
and
tagger.
He wasn't adopted. They were fostered.
Yeah, that's what was
And,
really wild.
Yeah, he had it hard, man. So his emotion and his psyche were definitely damaged.
Yeah,
And
because
then
his,
once his brother died, that was
Now, were they
his
blood
brother.
brothers? Or were they step?
No.
Or were they,
No.
They were
They were all
foster
foster.
brothers.
That's a strong connection that they had. That is a very.
That's why that tattoo, the saying they had between them is it was stronger than blood. That's what it said, stronger than blood. Oh, yeah.
Man.
And you see Pete Davidson, Max is still going through some bullshit. And then right at the beginning of the movie, he went and bombed up a wall. And it was, I think it was a tribute to his brother.
Something
And
like that. It was fire.
Yep. And then come to find out his foster parents had talked to the judge.
the judge.
The
They
judge.
talked to the Dutchie.
And he got a deal. They're gonna do some deferred adjudication, but all he has to do is a few thousand hours
That's it.
working at an old folks home. This movie hit me emotionally because I didn't do time, but I worked many hours at an old folks home at a what were they called back then? Not a convalescence home.
Old folks home.
Hopefully I don't find out anytime soon. Old folks home.
Right. I did too. One summer.
Community service. That you can go to college. You got to do some community service.
You mean hospice?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just mopping the floors.
Yeah, and talking to old ladies and just But so it hit me there, bringing up memories of that, and then
Just talking to old ladies. huh?
John Glover, which is the guy that befriends him the most. Were you saying something?
No.
Oh, he looked like whoever did the hair and makeup for this one had to have seen our friend Jonathan Joss, because Lou wears exact outfits that Joss was wearing with the same exact haircut, the dangling jewelry, the
leather vest,
the ponytail.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the mannerism. I mean, I'm sure they had run across each other over the years and all that, and it was kind of a sad tribute to see that. So
It hit me hard too.
yeah, it was pretty cool. But I mean, mirroring, and then I've seen John Glover in other stuff, but as he's gotten older and he's lost more weight and all that, it just he killed it in this movie. But so Max comes into the movie, into the old folks home, and they start showing him around. He had a very bad first day. How'd y'all feel about that?
Was that the one with the lady who with the blood in the water when her head split open because she had something happen to her? Yeah, that was.
And then
that
yeah.
sucked. But you know what was one thing that was tripped out is that they gave him that key that first day, and that was a very important thing. He had a key that could open up any door in the building.
You have access to everywhere.
Floor.
But, yeah.
Except the fourth floor.
Except the fourth.
And whenever anybody in real life and in movies says you can do whatever you want, just don't do this, that becomes the apple in the Garden of Eden right there for people.
Right, because he was hearing all those type of voices in the doggone vents and shit, like people screaming and junk. in the middle of the night and all that stuff like that. That shit was freaking his ass out. And that's what made him want to go upstairs to see what the heck was going on.
All I know is when they showed that Dr. Sabian, which is Bruce Altman, he's one of those actors where you see him, you're like, that guy's going to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
There is no alternate role for Bruce Altman.
Oh no, he's got that. He's got that on slot. On lock.
He's got that on slot.
I'm telling you, bro.
Locked down.
It's
My
also
man got the slang cuffs on.
So
he's in solitary confinement right now.
And this is
my man's got to go see the Slagistrate Monday morning. The sleigh lift is going to walk him in front of the judge, in front of the slinch. He's going to get sworn in. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
Cobweb, do not take a flying elbow, please. Trust me.
I got this.
So we started to bullshit a lot about. We started to bullshit a lot about bullshit at the beginning of this because this is one of those good movies. I haven't talked to Cobweb. I haven't talked to Cantu. Deb and I have talked a little bit about it, and I know this is. Man, this movie has a twist. Y'all have been warned. Y'all know already that we're going to spoil the shit out of stuff. But just in case you haven't seen it, the twist on this movie is worth watching. So if you want to stop us right now, go watch the movie and then come back. I highly recommend it. But if you're like some of our viewers who don't do horror, and this movie gets to the point where it becomes a body horror, bloody fest.
You ain't lying.
Even though it doesn't look like it ever will. Like you're watching it, it's like, okay, some blood, some realistic, and okay, it's kind of tame. It gets there.
Gets there hard.
But surely it gets there.
It's an orgy of psychopathy.
All right, so take y'all break and y'all be back.
Involuntary phlebotomy.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right. See, if it was me,
white blood cells everywhere.
I would have had to I know that they had the keys to get into the room, right? And after that first night, as I felt like somebody was in the room or something like that, I would have been trying to put something up against the door or do something to try to booby trap it. So if they tried to come in on me at night, I would know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done because
he's having nightmares. He's thinking about different times of his life. He's thinking that somebody's in the room. And then the next day when he wakes up and he talks to the old people, they're like, oh, yeah, they do that at night to make us sleep. They cut the oxygen. It's like, what? They cut the oxygen.
Right. And then there was that old lady that was humping on old dude with the mask on and shit. And
yes.
What the hell was that about?
Did we figure out who that was? Did we figure that out?
I don't even know. That was
Norma. That was the lady he was friends with.
Really?
No way.
Yeah. So, okay.
What?
You've had your chance. You're back now. I did not expect, especially because Deb and I saw the trailer for this when we went to go see Good Boy back in the months and months ago. And it was like, oh, that's going to be a movie we're going to see. And then we completely forgot about it. And then the other day, Cobweb busted out with 5 different choices in the chat. And it was finally, okay, fine, we'll watch them all. Right. So I did not expect this movie to have this much of a twist. I did not expect it to have just right now, like Cobweb said, when he opens the door and there's this woman banging this guy and she's got this mask on, very eyes wide shut, very Illuminati, behind the scenes, turning the world around type situation.
But it was grosser.
Because she was old.
Eyes Wide Shut was pristine. This right here was just something I don't want to see this.
Right.
I would have stuck around. If I was in the Eyes Wide Shut, I'd be like, oh shit, I keep my mask on and I'll be just grabbing some hors d'oeuvres and eating and be like, oh, go ahead,
I didn't think
girl,
she was going to town though.
This right here, I ain't trying to see that.
She was
like, ew.
She was knocking Joker's hips out.
If you gotta wear a mask, I don't even want to see what's going on under that motherfucker.
That's how she was working it. She was knocking out Mug's hips.
She was. Her hips worked. She took her medication.
For those of you that do not know and feel very we shouldn't put older family members in a home or anything like that, just know that the highest rate of STDs not only in America, but in the world, is in these, what's the other word I'm looking for? I don't want to say old folks home.
Retirement homes, communities.
Retirement communities, STDs, or something
They're
like
out there clapping each other up 3
higher than
ways.
everybody.
Clap, 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 clap.
They
Burn,
old,
burn,
man.
burn,
they have old.
burn.
They've old people. They've had that stuff coming. They come in
Talking
there
about
burning.
swing your partner round and round and swinging and just.
Man. We supposed to be talking about the home. Right. What?
Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. I don't know if it's real or not. Deborah, did you see in the chat? Oh, just for y'all gentlemen, Deborah never reads our Fantabulous 4 chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do. Not
Right.
all the time.
Did y'all see the trailer for the Cotton Eye Joe movie?
No.
No.
So none of y'all motherfuckers read them. There is a trailer. The Home Part 2. We're back. I'm sitting over here all congested. I kind of like my sexy congested voice. You know,
At least one of you does.
One of you?
one of me or Deborah and I.
Well, 4 of y'all. Him, himself, and him, and
It was
Deb.
me. Yeah.
Himself and himself.
Deb.
That too. He sounds like the guy that does the talking for the movie trailers.
This
With a cold.
Yeah.
In a world.
They got through, had some earbud issues, and I knew Cobweb was going to bring out the.
Kwame.
I got the cassette the other day. Hold on, wait. I have the case
It's up there.
Hold on, I have the case up in the closet, but hold on.
You can't run no old school hip hop by me unless it's some bullshit. That's I don't know.
Hold on, let me.
Oh no, my radio believes me. I like it loud.
With the box
That's a cutie. That's not a boombox though.
Hold on.
If you can't stand on that motherfucker. Oh, we got cassette, magnetic tape. Is it Maxell or TDK?
There's my Kwame tape right there.
Wow, what a quinkity. Were y'all talking about Kwame before I got here?
I posted it on Instagram.
Gotcha.
And then Kyle was like, "Oh, I got."
He's
the
like,
Bible."
I got the first pressing that Kwame made himself.
He delivered it straight to my house.
He did.
So Kwame had a hit song that launched the careers of a singing group.
He
The
dedicated
song
it to
was
Kyle.
called Treat 'Em Like They Want to Be Treated. Who sang on that tape for Kwame?
It was Kid and Play. Kid and Don't Play.
Jodeci.
Hey, no. We will not be bringing up Jodeci on this podcast. You don't fuck with Jodeci.
No, bro. We ain't gonna mess
They
with
sang
them.
back up on the song. That's all I'm saying. I don't know anything else about other than that.
That's like we don't bring up Stanley on this podcast either. All respect.
And we don't
Stanley
talk
Power
about
Tools?
Bruno.
No, we don't bring up Mr. Hammer.
And we don't talk about Bruno either.
Wow.
Never. I'm talking about real.
What did Bruno Mars do?
Wow. You're joking, right?
Well, I know he's in Vegas. He's forced to do shows because he got so much in debt that they're like, you can't go any goddamn where.
No, allegedly he's doing all that stuff because just like in this movie where they're eating babies and drinking adrenochrome and stuff like that, allegedly he got tired.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there is some shit in this movie. Everything,
Right. Come on,
Bruno
man.
Mars is eating baby adrenochrome.
yeah.
No, bro, because let me talk about this movie right quick,
allegedly-
bro.
Hold on. Let me take off my glasses. For non-educational entertainment purposes only. All them shit's just jokes, people. Just jokes.
Right. So look, let me tell y'all guys about this because they still want to know, the people that do want to know about this damn movie. So check. No, seriously. So
No, I'm not
he go-
gonna Josh.
No, because what happened is this dude, he goes up into that doggone 4th floor, and the people all those old people are sitting around in the doggone wheelchairs looking all disheveled and shit with their eyes all fucked up and looking all like hell on fucking earth. You know?
Yep.
Only to come to find out that all these people that sitting up there have been coming there for decades. They've been draining their fucking eyeballs fucking out.
So gotta tell the story. Don't just go straight in. If you can be getting into wrestling, if you can be going for that title match, you can't just go straight for the RKO out of nowhere.
Don't just be raw dogging it, bro. There's got to
I
be
don't have that much
foreplay.
time, bro. I got to get in and get out quick. I ain't got that much. I got that much. I got one good move.
We still talking about wrestling, right?
He said that I introduce it early and I go to bed.
I gotta get it done because if I don't, it ain't.
It ain't gonna happen. Oh, boy's got us all raspy. Oh shit! This is why. Oh. Y'all pod people out there, y'all rooting for me out there. Y'all know I got this. All those people out there that's all hating. That's not congratulating
for Cobweb. Everybody loves Cobweb. We'll say that right now. Wearing his Stanley Tucci jumpsuit and
come on, bro. I don't be wearing no Stanley, whoever that is.
Sylvester Tahini. It just hey, I can't say much. I'm wearing an Amazon built by child slave labor hoodie, so I
Damn.
Wink.
And me, I'm just wearing my McNeil Catering Company meal prep hat.
Hey, what does the shirt say? I've been
The
wondering.
shirt says this is what an awesome grandpa looks like.
Cool.
You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Not for your grandkids, just for mine. Don't bring your little nobody's diapers but my grandkids.
Man,
And I ain't even fucking with those. I'm just saying.
for real. Real. That ain't what
So
grandpa's about.
so there are mind games in this movie. That's the bad thing about talking about good movies. So, he's helping, he's having a hard time. They're bringing him in, he's making friends, and he's learning just like I did when I was helping at a retirement community that, things head south real quick and then things come back. And so he's hearing the noises from upstairs, just like Cobweb says. And then finally it gets to him and he goes and he breaks in. You see that he knows how to pick locks from his previous adventures that got him stuck here. And he sees people just sitting there, just tore up in these wheelchairs. They got the underpads underneath them and stuff like that. And he gets in trouble for going up there. But still, everything still kind of looks legit to that point.
If I could intervene, you're correct. However, there was really bad vibes from those two orderlies that were there. The guy and the woman, they were. It was like on that movie
Happy Gilmore, Ben Stiller.
Yes, that Ben Stiller joint. It was like that. Those guys were all high, and then they got him alone, and they were like, "Yo, you just don't be fucking around." You know what I'm saying? Because we'll get you fucked up.
Yes.
That was bad vibes. And that right there let me know, oh, this whole place is a problem. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, no, definitely. But then he meets one of the people. He starts befriending this old lady. I think her name was Norma.
Yeah.
And he reminds her of the grandchild and this and that, and then as their friendship grows, and then he breaks into the fourth floor again, where Cobweb said that's when they point out that everybody's eyes were all fucked up and crusty, and people just they looked worse than all the other older people in the building.
They looked like worse than all of humanity.
Yeah, they were bad.
They did.
Yes.
They looked like Dante's Inferno occupants.
They looked horrible. That was really sad.
And then Max, Pete Davidson, befriends Norma even more, and they start talking about history and past, and she starts letting out little words and taglines here and there that she probably shouldn't have. Next thing you know, Norma throws herself off the top of the building.
Onto the spiked gate. Come on.
That was
Son.
horrible.
Yeah,
Son. Yeah.
Right there in front of them.
That's what we watch movies for. That right there was just, ugh. It's
For
been a long
horror-
time since I've seen that kind of violence.
Horror fans, you know that whenever you see these cast iron rod, what's the word I'm looking for?
Wrought iron
Rod
fences.
iron fences.
WROUGHT. Wrought.
With the picos on the top, the little, they look like the fleur de lis, the
Yeah,
design.
fleur de lis.
Mhm.
They got arrowheads.
Arrowheads
Yes.
on the tops.
Fleur de lis.
Whenever that you see those in the horror movies, they always like here it is like this, right? People fall on it halfway, like in the gut, and you see it going out their back, or they landed on their back and it comes out their belly. Norma fell on it straight on, like her head hit one side of the fence and then all the way down to her gooch.
It's like she
Man.
got braided in it.
It was ugly.
It was
planted.
bad.
And she fell on her back, right? So she was
Yeah.
kind of like looking up, or was she?
And she fell on her back.
I don't
You
know
said
how
gooch.
I don't know how she fell, but she looked like the edge of a coupon when old people trying to cut them out there. You see other little dots, fences going through her, and it
Looks like the edge of a coupon.
yeah, the little
Man.
black dot.
Damn.
But
She
She
was
looked like
messed
the
up.
back of a food stamp book.
it
For
broke.
real.
It broke through her head and broke her jaw. And like the jaw was just flapping there, and her eye was open. You could still see some. This movie went from, is this a horror movie? Okay, there's a lot of thriller. The old person kind of bled because they got some chlorine from the pool in her hair, and so she kind of bled a little bit and all that. So, oh my god!
Good night, Lulu.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare from here on.
Yes.
Yeah. It does. It takes
That's
a
what I'm
weird
talking
turn.
about.
Because then that's when he goes home and he starts to question what's going on with his parents and stuff like that. And he goes through all their stuff and everything else like that. And he goes to starts talking to his sisters or adopted sisters or
His
something like
his
that.
new adopted sisters. Yes.
Right. And they're telling him,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, they're telling him about some stuff, the secret place or something else like that. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Secret room.
So
Secret
he-
room.
He takes off from the building, from the home where he's not supposed to, and now he's going against court orders. Just like Cobweb says, he sees his new foster sisters, right? And dad looks like a young Uncle Phil, Victor Williams. And then mom is like older than she is now, Molly Ringwald, kind of redheadish. She got red hair. And then here are the two new sisters, right? And also going along with the bad image of the foster parents just bringing in
Cycling through kids.
conveyor belt, a cycle of kids. Yes, thank you, Cobweb. Exactly like that. And just like Cobb said, she's like, oh well, it's over in the secret room, and it's in the house that Max grew up in. Him and his brother grew up in, and they never found the secret room, but these two girls found the secret room.
Yeah, because girls are sneaky.
I cannot deny that. Cannot deny that. And they go in
sinister.
they go into the attic of Beetlejuice. Basically, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. It did.
Beetlejuice addict.
Right.
It might as
And
well
it-
been.
But they've got a table / altar there to, I can't remember the name of their god that they're
Dia.
praying to. Like
I
Dia?
don't want to know the name
Dea
of it.
with a D.
Dea, yes, DEA. Yes. And come to find out that mom and dad are in pictures with the people from the old folks home. Also,
It's like a picture. It's like a picture from
The
what's my
Shining.
flick? The Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Everybody, every new year, there's a new lick.
Now
Yup.
I can't remember. This is going to be one of those movies where I'm gonna have to play it over and over and over and probably find something different every time that I play it. But not giving away who the person in the wheelchair is. Did Max figure out who it was already at that point,
No.
or was that later on when he finds more in the old folks' home?
No,
didn't figure it out.
passed
No,
up
he
the
fi-
first time.
When he
But
found
I think
out,
he was so excited about seeing everybody else, he kept flipping. Because I remember seeing who you're talking about, the first time he was flipping, and after he got through that cycle, the next time he went back, he was like, okay, now that's what I'm recalling right now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean to overtalk you, Cobweb. My bad.
No, it's all good because he didn't. No, he didn't know. He didn't. I don't think he even suspected until he saw the picture.
He gets back to the home because he sees what's going on, and so there's already one twist there. And at this point in the movie, I'm like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't think it was going to be that. I thought they were going to be doing this. I didn't, and come to find out that all the people that are upstairs are in the picture. They're the guest of honor each year, and he's going through different years of these photo books. And he runs into one picture the year that his brother disappeared, that he died. Well, he didn't disappear, he died. Come to find out, he's in the wheelchair as a guest of honor at one of these ceremonies. And in these ceremonies, it's everybody, the orderlies, the friend, the old guy that, what was his name? So everybody that's in it, everybody,
the patients too,
the doctor, the patients, Lou, Juno, Les, they're all in there. Even there was one guy, the old guy with the glasses, Ethan Phillips. And ironically enough, his character's name is Ethan, and he's been in tons of things. And it's like, hey, it's that guy. He was Neelix from Starship Voyager. That's why I recognized him. I was a big fan of Starship Voyager. Anyways, even the ones that you would think, no, not them, they're the good ones. They're part of it too.
Everybody was.
Doing was they were sticking the needle into the eye, going behind the eye, basically into the pineal gland, and stealing the essence. They did not say adrenochrome, which you're not supposed to say because then it cuts back. And you get blacklisted, and then
they don't say it. It makes my stomach curl.
I definitely will not say adrenochrome.
So just for a bit of reference, in generalities, the pineal gland is the gland that is supposedly the third eye. It's where the brain and the spirit and the body function meet. And it is everything that we're forced to ingest that goes negatively against us is to build a plaster cast around that gland to keep it from working at its full force. Because if we have full access to the powers of our pineal gland, then we will have full access to our powers, not only as humans, but as spirits, and break beyond the chains that we're living under. And what these motherfuckers are doing, the cult of Dea, was sucking the juice out of the pineal gland to keep themselves going.
Definitely not saying that we're locking ourselves into our body and drinking, fluoride out of the water to cast open that, not cast open, but lock ourselves in there. Definitely not.
That's not why I got a silver beard at such a young age.
Yeah, definitely not that. But come to find out, all those old people, including Max's brother, are the ones that are up on the fourth floor. Like, he has the pictures. Is this you? And the brother starts crying. When he sees that one old guy, the first time he breaks in there, like, he
thinks he's being attacked.
Yeah, he thinks
but it's his brother.
He just wanted to love him. Like, give me a hug, help me.
That's all it was. And at the same time, tell him, get away, leave me alone.
Shit.
Right.
It was.
And when he saw him in that window, was he trying to
he was
like, come get me, bro.
And so
I gotta go catch Cobweb. He's gonna fight me.
Jeez, man.
Cobweb had too many American tacos over there.
No, man. I've been thinking about this joint, man. That junk was just too much, man. Because that was fucked up. Because his brother was sitting up in that damn hospital and they was just feeding off his ass like he's like fucking cattle.
And so the new one is Max. So Max is the new one, and they're keeping him up there. And the first
he gets penetrated.
Yes, the first taste is the most powerful one, but you build it back up, But as they drain it, that's why all these other people were kept up there, so they can continually drain. And as
And what his brother did for him, man.
We'll get there. The twist within the twist of the twist. So they finally get Max, and they stick the needle in his eye. They take the juice. All these old people start having this old people orgy, and And so after they're doing their little slamming party, and all that gets done, and all that, next thing you know, now Max is just up there. Yeah, he's just up there now. He's in the wheelchair, looking kind of not as old as everybody else.
He will be soon.
Like, yeah,
he's depleted.
But his brother, who is almost completely depleted, right, breaks out of his chair, breaks the damn what's the word on the
spoke.
The spoke off of his tire, right? Stabs himself, all his friends, and all the friends, everybody that's there, they agree to it. They agree to it. They willfully like point their head back so he can stab them in the eye, and then they tilt forward so it all drains out into a cup, and each one of them, including the brother, stabs himself in the eye and drains out and gets like a large. They show what they took out of Max, which was about this much, and then they all shared that much.
I called it the Osobuco party.
They were sharing that they were sharing that like around like 50 people.
Yes. So about that much got taken out of all the older people that had been there, all the other older kids that were there.
He had a jar,
right?
Okay, he had a jar of that
he
stuff.
Grabs older brother grabs Max's head, makes him drink all of it. All of a sudden, he goes Super Saiyan. Hyper energized with all this life that all the people in the wheelchair does, and just goes ape shit with a hand axe, blood, and a hammer.
Beauty.
I loved everything about this movie. There's one thing I didn't love about it, and I want to see if y'all agree with me. But he's just beating the shit out of everybody.
Everybody had to go.
Everybody
was screaming, Max is coming!
As this is happening, there's a storm brewing, this huge
typhoon. Norista.
Yeah,
it's a nor'easter.
Yes, a northern coming in. Not a tornado, a hurricane coming in.
Oh, hurricane.
And the worst part of it is that as everybody's getting what they deserve and Max is just going to town on everybody, mom and dad,
they get hit with the roof.
They're leaving. They're trying to escape. And right before they escape, a corrugated tin roof flies off from the hurricane and then lops them in half.
Yeah.
I was upset that Max didn't get the revenge
on
them because for people using the essence of his brother and the people using the essence of him is one thing. That is one degradation. That is one type of assault. But for the people that are your parents, that you've grown and loved with, you love and everything like that, to do that mistrust to you, to do you that way, and he didn't get his revenge. That's probably what the director wanted, the writer wanted, to stir some more emotion in the middle of this big payoff.
Yeah, because I understand where you came from, because I thought the same thing, but yeah, because they really deserve that, because you got to realize what they were doing was that they were hoarding kids. That's all they were doing was taking in these foster kids and breeding them and get ready to use them so they could put them in that. They were assembly line. They were like cattle.
Yes.
They were treating them like cattle, man. They were like farming. That's what they were doing. They were farming these kids out for their freaking man.
The youngest
Max should have got him, because he that hallway, that stairwell, he did a number on old boy.
Ironically enough, you say old boy, and Cantu's here. There was kind of like a small homage to old boy.
My beard is old.
No,
not me.
The reason I say that is old boy. The original version, not the American,
the Korean one.
The Korean one.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorite films that I had never heard about until your sister told me about it. Told me about that whole unofficial trilogy of what was going on.
Yeah.
And I was thinking he's coming down the hallway. He's got the hammer in his hand. It looked like a small, slight homage to Old Boy to me. I don't know. I haven't read it anywhere or anything like that, but that's what I'm thinking.
He was like from the Axe gang.
That Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah. What was that movie? That Kung Fu flick, right? The Axe gang.
Yeah. It's Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle. That's the size of the axes that he had.
So I just want to bring up a point right now about our takes on this right here, because I think it's been established that Cobweb does not like gore for gore's sake in these movies that we're watching. So we could be watching an excellently executed movie, or we could be watching a piece of shit that he chose. And if it's just gore for gore's sake, he's not with it. However, the situations from this movie, the circumstances that Max had to go through and everybody else, and in part the hallway, it was justice. And that's why he's down with it, because it was deserved. Everybody in there got what they deserved except the parents. That was some bullshit.
Oh, dude, hiding in the closet. He would have got his ass out.
Man.
Max, my friend. He was actually trying to talk to him. Because remember, they ain't sitting on video. Yeah. They were sitting up there fucking with his ass and shit like that. Playing games with him, talking about if they like to play with their food. You know? The
orderly, the Ben Stiller type orderly, he was the youngest one. How old was he? Like 95 or 105 or something like that? They all gave off their ages. He's like, I'm 172 years old, and I'm and I think
he said 95.
Yeah, he was the youngest. That's why he still had attitude. He was like 95, 105.
But did you notice, like, throughout the whole movie, from the beginning to the end, they kept watching the news and they kept talking about this hurricane.
The storm was coming. The storm was brewing, and the storm hits exactly when Max juices up.
Man, it was man. He threw a girl through that window hard. He was like, "You going through this window? I don't care." He was just like, "Oh, I'm going to cut your guts out."
The twist, within the twist, was that Max then went to each one of the bodies and drained the essence out of each one of the bodies, and then gave it back to the people that were upstairs. They did not de-age, but they were good enough to walk.
They were walking. The only thing was to get out.
Yep.
And they walked out of the home.
Him and his brother got the hug
on their own, by their own accords. You know,
they did their own volition.
Yep.
One of the things that bugged me, the only thing I think that bugged me about this, that bugged me greatly, was that there was no closure. They come out into the clear, storm's done, the storm inside the house is done, and then they're just, what's next? I would have loved that. I think that would involve a whole nother 20 minutes, which you can't necessarily do to a movie.
Right.
But man, that right there was frustrating. There was like Stephen King might have written this. Is like, oh man, come on, finish it.
This is a lot of what you're gonna imagine. You know, the dreidel's still spinning. Is he in the dream in Inception or not?
Or is he not? Yeah.
This is up to you right here, because I think if they would have gone further, that this is just one hub. This is just one leg of the spider.
Yeah.
You know, how much deeper does this go through?
It's like an airplane log or something.
Who else is in on it? You know, after this, did they get got anyway? Because
the judge probably might have been involved in it
from the visitor's log.
We don't know about the judge that set him up. They gave him a house arrest.
Who was on the plane?
What plane?
I'm just saying.
I'm
like, what did I miss? I gotta go.
No, I'm just saying it could have been the judge could have been involved in it too.
Oh, more than likely.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
To set them up.
This is a systematic thing that's been going on for generations. The youngest guy, what did we say, 175?
No, he was 95.
He was 95 or 100.
Still, the youngest guy was 95. And he was still a young, spry lad of like 28, 29, maybe 35, compared to everybody else. So yeah, this is this is a pit of hell. This is a
Yeah.
doorway
One building,
into
Man.
at one building with one foster parent feeding source.
yeah.
Now here's the thing: with all that he took, I wonder, like, how long does that last in him? Does that wear down? I mean, like, is he going to be like that for like? I mean, like, can he control it? Does he have like?
No, because I think
is he like
they
that
were all-
forever, or
they were
like
used up. They were drained. I think they had
I'm about,
given
because
up
he consumed.
everything that
No, I'm talking about
they
him.
had
As
for
much
that
as he
day.
consumed. I mean, it's
As
all
much-
that he consumed, because he consumed more than
It's going to wear out. It's going to wear out, and then he's going to level out back to normal.
after how
and-
long? After how many years? You said that they was living like for like a whole bunch of years taking that stuff. If he took all that at one shot like that,
But
shit,
they were
Max could be
taking-
around for another 300.
They were
They regenerate every day, so
right, but they were microdosing amounts to sustain their life off of the people that were up there. The
they weren't
only
doing
ti-
shots.
The only time they ever got an amount to have their big orgies and all that was whenever they got a new foster kid in there, and they got that one big dose.
Right,
And so-
right. Because
and
it was
so
not
when-
that much that you needed to do what you needed. But Max gave a drink like a freaking. The Joker drank a goddamn. He drank a beer worth.
No,
Okay.
but look at the source.
It's gonna
Look
wear-
at the
it's gonna wear
source.
off.
They were all already old, bedraggled, drained.
But he still
Look.
drank that amount.
But,
Yeah,
it-
he
but-
did.
It's
but
gonna
he,
wear
he
off
used
after.
it. He used the energy. He used it. He was
You
already
think he
back
used
to
up?
normal at
You
the
think he
end.
used? I don't think so, bro. I think that stuff has like it's
He
a
was
long term
used
Why
effect.
when they came out the building?
He was not using high quality H2O.
He wasn't.
He was not using super unleaded.
He
Or
was
in your
using
case,
Chicago
Cobweb.
city water from the water faucet out by the gas station at 6th Street.
The water that makes your deep dish pan pizzas taste so good, that's what he was drinking. You know.
Yeah. He was drinking that flaky crust water.
He wasn't using, high filtered electricity for his his EV or anything like
High
that.
filter electricity.
He was
That's
exactly.
green.
He was
Here we
using
go.
never ready batteries.
'Cause they
Not
never
ever.
ready.
They were pulling
Never-
icy
never-
hot
never
out those
ready.
old motherfuckers' eyes.
But by the time he saved his brother and brought all the other people in the wheelchairs out, his juice was gone already. Now
was donezo.
he was already at a normal level for himself, which was still kind of sickly because what they drained out of him. And now over the next few days, he would have to build up, if not weeks, build up and go back to a normal plateau. And he's going to be old for his age because what they took for him and aged his body. He's not gonna de-age, but
He's not going to
I think,
recover.
I
He's
think
going to
that's
get
how
healthy.
you,
again.
right.
He's
Here's
not
that
gonna
closure
recover.
thing. That's what you thinking. That's not what I'm thinking. Okay, because
Well,
we
you're
don't
thinking
have
wrong.
you right. My
your
ending is gonna,
imagination is wrong.
well, no, it's not. No, it's not. You gonna tell me how my way of having closure is that he's got like super strong stuff now. He's like, he's gonna last. He's gonna live a lot longer. He's gonna live longer than expected.
The only
Never get
reason,
sick. It never gets sick.
The only reason the other people were living longer was because they were microdosing.
every day.
Josh, I don't care.
They were doing
Bubble.
it every. They were doing it
We're
every
in his
night
bubble.
because-
We're in his
Bubble.
bubble now.
But they were doing it every night because when he got there every night, he kept hearing someone screaming.
Yeah.
They were taking a small amount from one of the people.
Everybody got a little tiny piece from one person every
Yeah.
night.
And
A
he
little
had
bit.
drank a lot of everything. When you drink that much, that's why he had those. That's how he was super
Cobweb.
strong like that.
Cobweb.
I don't think he
Cobweb.
burned it all off.
When
I
you
don't think he
drink,
burned it all.
when you drink a bunch of not Red
Puddle
Bull,
water.
definitely not sponsoring this podcast. But if you drink 3 Red Bulls, are you going to just stay charged up forever afterwards, or is it going to wear off?
Josh, we're not talking about Red Bull.
We're
talking
talking
about
about the
life
energy
essence.
drink of life.
Red Bull is not the energy drink of
Talking about
life.
pineal
Okay?
Red Bull
juice.
gives you wings.
And-
Right.
That
No,
pineal
that juice gives you that junk they was taking out your eyeball. Give you wings.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
that was some real
If
stuff
that was the case, why did they have to keep doing it over and over and over again?
because
yes,
they was only
and
taking
not
the
only-
small amounts because they was sharing it out because it's so
You're saying
Little
what we're
of it.
saying.
right.
Extra steps.
Right, but he
You can't
took,
have it
like,
both ways.
He took
Cobweb.
enough.
Cobweb.
He took enough that it would make a
Cobweb.
huge difference.
The purest pineal juice you're gonna get is what you're already making in your body.
The first
And
sip.
if he was gonna keep that power and he was gonna keep all that energy from the pineal juice, right? Then that means we as people would never age because we're getting the purest dose already inside of our bodies. But we age.
Let me tell you something. But let me tell look. It's like this. He's had like, let's say this. It's like in the 80s, they used to have like this thing called cocaine that was like really good. And
I
then
heard
like
about
now,
that. It was a
right,
thing only in the 80s.
and it was like really pure, right? And it used to get high off like a little bit of it. Now you got this stuff that they have right now in this century now or whatever, something like that is like really like garbage. Not saying that I know about this. I'm just saying you have to do a lot of this stuff to get to that same little amount that you just did there to get to it. Now, with that being said, if you did all that amount, you're still consuming that amount that got you that far. He's going to be going for a long time off of that stuff. Even though he came down, his body is still going to react differently than anything else. I'm really for sure, in my mind, I'm thinking he's going to live probably at least to maybe a good 200 years old. He probably could.
Because none of the other ones lived to be 200 years old.
Because none of the
And
people that were doing this stopped. If they were going to live to be 200 years old, then they would stop after a couple of doses. Let's say they take 3 doses, then that's 600 years are going to be alive.
They can't take that because they're sharing it between everybody.
But here's the thing. They wouldn't have to share amongst everybody. They wouldn't have to have a secret society. They wouldn't have to do that because all they would have to do is capture 5 people, drain them one time, drink it, and then they're set for life. And then do that for another person. And then do that for another person. And then do that for another person. But it doesn't work that way. That's why they have to keep their little production machines upstairs and just take a little bit off of them, a little bit off of them. Don't kill them because you need them to make it. And you need to secretly have this thing going on. And the only time you get your big orgy party is when you get a new source and you can drain a little bit more from that source because they're not drained out yet. And
No.
and
You
none
have
of
to
them
have that because they've gotten so big as a society that they have to have little bit by little bit because they just have too many people. They're too,
they're
underbelly
only
heavy.
feeding that house. They're not feeding nobody else's house.
That's a lot of people in that house that has to eat off of that.
And they had 10 people up there.
Right.
And they were taking more people. They
Right,
were
you
taking
can't-
more people from.
And let me tell you right now, Cobweb, this reason is the reason why you will never be the RPW champion because your imagination is broke. And yeah.
You don't even know how pineal juice works.
You didn't know how pineal juice worked till like about not too long ago,
I know how pineal juice works.
but not in this movie.
I'm
I
pineal
didn't-
juice Poppy.
I didn't know that you could take a bicycle spoke and stick it in your eye and drain out pineal juice and be able
No,
to drink
you only
it.
do that for other people. You make
Yeah.
your own.
You got to stick somebody else to help somebody else.
Oh man. No way.
I will tell you how much Cobweb and I, Cantu and I have had off kilter, not necessarily conversations about pineal glands and stuff like this, but many years ago, I'd say probably about 15, if not longer years ago, we were sitting at the White Rabbit.
I did not have sex with that woman. On
I
camera.
don't know where this is going. I don't know if I want to know where this is going. This is starting to get kind of weird.
I had produced a show with a whole bunch of local San Antonio underground rappers and all that. That's not just San Antonio, lower South Texas. South Texas. And I'm doing it. I'm saying we're doing an interview, but Cantu and I were just sitting out there talking. And then one of these groups walk up, and they were the ones that did they had this Jay-Z hands symbol gimmick, and they would cover one eye and all that. And they walked up, and they're like, "Oh," because he would go by Create the Redbeard. We brought your name up before, right, Cantu?
Yeah.
And so they're like, create, we loved your set, and blah 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 blah. Will you take a picture with us? And Cantu's like, sure, let's go ahead and do that. He's like, can you do our hand symbol? And I was like, no, he's not going to do that. And Cantu was like, yeah, I don't do that shit. And that was their thing, that they're all seeing eye and their gimmick and all that. And we've kind of touched on that topic a little bit here and there over the decades. But yeah, that was the first time I was like, oh, this cat. Yep. Wait. Yeah. So
but I was just saying, bro, the way they
no,
the way that they
did
did this
never
shit.
knew anything about this topic before. But
I mean, but
had
still,
these
man, the way this thing is, the way it is, the way they drew it up in this movie, man, that shit was fucked up, bro. That shit fucked my whole head up.
I agree.
I just can't. The fact that the way the parents were, the foster parents were doing them and just hoarding them for all those decades. They had like freaking yearbooks, dude, like school yearbooks.
That's the thing about true horror. True horror isn't about the blood and the guts and the true horror is about being able to relate to you in your real life. It's like, what would really fuck you up? And it's knowing that the most trusted people that loved you and supported you your entire life had sent you, and not just you. It just compounds. Just not you, but your brother, and not just that, but just generations just cycling through into an absolute abject hell.
Secretly.
That's the horror. The psychological, it's not about the blood. It's about the disappointment. Man. It's about the disillusion. It's about having your reality cracked because you learn that the centerpiece, your power, the heartbeat of your reality was the exact opposite of what you were led to believe that it was. That is horror, my man.
Pete Davidson, his face, he looked hurt. He looked.
He's
like,
got chops.
Yes,
He's got chops. He's gonna go somewhere.
I believe his character,
like in dramatic roles. The boy's got chops. He's not a camera-friendly face. I brought this up a couple times before. He ain't a pretty boy, but he's talented and he's got the energy and he can do it.
Agree.
Well, he wasn't having me giving props to Pete Davidson. He was like, "Fuck that, I'm out." He's like, "I quit."
Shit. Oh shit. Deb, before we go any further, do you have anything you want to say about this movie, Deborah?
This movie, nope.
No. Oh man!
Like so much. This movie was awesome. Like this movie just took me everywhere. I was sad with this movie, and then at the end, I felt like I had all that energy that he had, and I was just like, yes, like when he was going down the halls and just chopping and
getting the revenge.
Yeah, pineal juice vibes.
Yes, I was like, yes, I was. One time, this is how I felt. So like one time,
who died?
My dad was watching a movie, and we were talking to my dad, and he wasn't listening to us. And I was like, Dad. And then finally, he was like, oh, were you calling me? And I said, yes, I was calling you. And he told us, oh, when I get into a movie, it's like I'm in there in the movie, and there's nothing else. Like he's in there. Not watching the movie, but he's in there in the movie. So I always remember that because it was funny. So
you had to hear the way he said it.
Yeah. So
this is also from the man who today told us out of surprise that he didn't realize that Queen was gay because he was watching Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh shit!
He was like, Queen was gay. It was like, yes, Freddie Mercury was gay. Queen was gay. Yes, Queen was. Oh yes, okay.
They were so masculine. They were called Queen.
Not only Queen.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying because you were in the movie.
Yes, like I felt Like I felt like I had that energy that he had, and I was just like right there next to him.
Had a can of P8,
Yep.
Pineal 8.
Yep. And I was like, I had my hatchet there with him too. That's how it made me feel.
And unfortunately, Cantu knows that we actually do have several hatchets around.
Did we just start the camera? Did we start? Right. Did Jeff just give her like? Are we doing like the?
No, I didn't.
No. We hadn't gone there yet.
We might as well.
It was just before we go further into it. Does anybody have anything that they want to say about this movie?
Watch it.
I recommend it.
Yeah. Pete Davidson got some acting chops. Watch the movie for this, and just if you only know him from Instagram or for Saturday Night Live, watch this. If you know how to watch a movie critically, watch this. The boy is going to go somewhere.
Wasn't he with that skinny ass blonde skeleton going around with that chick that played?
Well, the mirror.
Wasn't he with her?
With who?
Wasn't he with Ariana Grande?
Oh.
Or who was he with? That was he was with Kim Kardashian too, right?
He was with somebody, and the ex they were going back and forth.
I don't know what these people did.
There's more than acting chops with Pete Davidson, apparently, because he, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
so
want to
what
get
I was
involved.
trying to lead. I was trying to lead to before we got into when I was asking everybody if they wanted anything else they wanted to say. Then I was going to talk about the hurricane that was slightly sneaking up on everybody slowly through the movie, like Deborah said, and then it was just making the sound that was like.
Man, the state of AI animation these days is fucking phenomenal.
I wanted to get rid of that until
I thought somebody was throwing a
it.
calculator at me with an attitude in slow motion.
Just let it ride, bro.
Man.
I was going to replace it, but the Cantu seems to like it so much that we're going to keep on.
2025. Did you see that? Jurassic Park got nothing on this cast.
No.
We'll let Cobweb go last since he picked this movie.
Oh.
Unless he'd like to go.
No. I'll go now.
Oh, damn. You sounded rather regal right now.
You are correct. He was with Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
In
see?
2018, they were engaged.
And apparently he stole all her essence, and now she looks like a fucking Elfling from the Dark Crystal. She looks like a Skeksis from the Dark Crystal.
I don't know. I don't know what she would look like.
Cobweb,
like somebody took out her pineal juice.
Cobweb, don't be going. I don't watch that Dark Crystal. That's WPS. Don't no.
I was like, I don't know what I what's her name? Adriana Grande looks like.
Yes,
I've heard of her name, and I've noticed she used to hang out with like Mac Miller because they have like a couple songs together. But that's about it. I don't know
Do you
what she.
live under a rock?
No, he lives under a Shyrock.
I live in a bubble. Okay.
Under a rock?
I don't know what this person looks like.
Cobweb
If I was
said
walking
he
down,
doesn't know who Aragonda Donde is.
Ashwagandha
Leave it at
Grande.
that. Take his word.
I do not.
Arfanol Garando. He doesn't know. So, I mean, what's the problem? We should move on. He does not know who Andro Gargoyle is. Do we understand? Do we get it?
I understood. Cobweb, no, oh man, I can't even say it now. I was gonna say Cobweb's like Ariana Grande. I don't even go to Starbucks.
I don't go to Starbucks.
He said Ariana Grande. Did they update Microsoft Word?
That's the name of the little paper clip that helped you out, right?
Oh man, I don't drink at Starbucks. I go to Seven Brews.
You just killed the joke.
Yeah.
The
It doesn't
fucking
matter.
7 Brews. What kind of unearthly shit happens in Chi-Town?
Seven Bros.
He's in Chi-Town.
I think it's Seven Bros or
They
something like
pour
that.
the coffee over volcanic ash and it drips through hot dog juice. What's happening?
And then they put it on pizza.
And he said, and Donardo Ganje gives you your cup.
But
I
see,
thought
that,
we were supposed to be talking,
That's-
giving our. Well, this is the. Wait a minute. This is not the hop on Cobweb and just talk about Cobweb
This is
moment.
your fault.
This is the Calculator of Doom moment.
True.
And we're waiting on
True.
somebody
You're
to give
supposed
their
to be last.
review. Right,
My
because I'm
bad.
last. Okay, so
I think I
let's
threw that train off the track.
definitely didn't say that I learned something from Chicago, that whenever your vodka is really bad, you just filter it through all those extra pieces of white bread. Just to make your vodka smooth.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You collect all those slices of dry white bread, from your sneakers and your electronics and your fried goods.
I hate you.
And gunpowder.
But you just said at the beginning of the episode that you loved us. Now you hate us.
All right,
It
Deb,
just
ladies
changes
first.
mine, maybe.
Can we still say ladies first? Is it okay for
I
that?
am Lady Deb.
Yes, Lady of Deb. Yes, please.
She's got a certificate.
Yep. I have a picture and everything.
Yep.
Because if it don't have a picture, it doesn't. It's
Didn't
not true.
happen. Didn't happen. Yeah. Deb,
Got
you
out
go first.
video and everything. So I'm just gonna go straight out and give my number. I give this movie a 10. I
Damn.
really like this movie. At first when we started watching it, I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna like this movie, but I didn't say anything. I was just thinking in my head. But then it got better.
Gotten better.
So yeah, I really recommend this movie. I really liked it, and I give it a 10.
Nice. Deb with the 10. Cantu, you want to go next or you want to go third?
Oh, I'll go next.
All right, sounds good.
I'm going to give this an 8. The movie's construction, the production, it was done by pros. I don't know necessarily if they were veterans, but there's the sound, the lighting, the visuals, the shots, it's all of it. The tech, I think this was done by young kids who are serious about making movies. When I say kids, I mean like 30 and under. You know what I mean? I'm only 35 anyway. But it's really good. It's a really good case of storytelling.
My beard is older than I am, Cobweb.
My beard was born first. We're like weird twins. You don't want to hear about that though.
Hey, San Antonio, 32-year-old grandparents. It is real. It's real.
It's real.
It is.
Oh my God.
It was really well done. One of the things that I really appreciate about this movie, with its youth in mind, the zeitgeist of the movie is like, I mean, I've talked about this before. There's a whole new level of horror coming out right now. This is one of those. Every production company is trying to establish itself and get a foothold for making these kind of movies in the future. This movie, it didn't come with any Easter eggs. I didn't catch anything referring to a video game or a fashionista or a website or a specific song. This movie was about the movie itself, about storytelling and a thriller / horror movie. I think this was very successful at that. I'm not going to, again, extol the future possible virtues of Pete Davidson as an actor, a proper actor in the future. But, I mean, the talent's there. Everybody in this movie was talented. It's, oh, man, this is a good movie. I would watch it again.
I'll go next. To reiterate what Cantu is saying right now, in the wrestling vernacular. There were no cheap pops in this movie. There was no easy reactions or anything like that. It was
baby girl was cheap popping with the mask early on.
that was cheek popping.
Yeah.
That wasn't cheek popping. That was cheek popping.
Exactly.
It was free.
It's nasty. I don't want to think about that.
But I'm giving this movie a 10 for the simple reason. I can understand where people are like, oh, I wouldn't give it a 10. But, I'm giving it a 10 for the simple reason that I came in expecting nothing and got everything. I got the visuals. I got the audio. I got the story. I got a twist with the twist with the twist. Take M. Night Shyamalan from back in the day. It was like, oh man, Bruce Willis is dead that whole time, and then put another twist on that with another twist on that, and then
there was a gross factor without any violence. This movie encapsulated gross without violence. Yes.
I don't know about there was a lot of violence at the end.
There was a lot of violence at the
There
end.
was.
There was a lot of
But
violence.
there was
at the
points,
end.
like I was saying, when Baby Girl was grinding, you knew they were all 75, 80 years old. That was gross.
Okay.
And there's a room full of people that are invalid, and they're all on plastic sheets in a wheelchair. They're all groaning. That's gross.
You're talking about the body horror, the body growth. Okay, I see what you're saying there. But with the physical violence being later on. Okay, but I'm still giving it a 10 just because everything that it gave me. And yeah, Cobweb, sir.
I'm gonna give this movie a 9. I enjoyed it a lot. The only big thing that did get to me is that he didn't get revenge on his parents. That was a big thing for me. I thought that they missed on that, or maybe I think they missed on it. But it's okay. The movie goes on without it. There wasn't too many things I could say about it. It kind of slow burn, kind of a little bit, but it makes you kind of intrigued pretty fast when he gets there to the hospital. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I highly recommend it 9.
Nice. So that means altogether, the four of us give the movie a 9.5. I'm sorry, 9.25. Sorry, my illiteracy kicked in there.
I find your 0.25 differential disturbing.
So it's a 9. It's a 9.
Yeah, it's a solid 9. I'm cool with that.
Yep.
The thing is, the people, and I'm not saying any of our pod people, but the people that went and rated this, all the ones that aren't our pod people or our Club 3P or anything like that, I'm going to say fuck the people, because they gave this movie a 5.4.
It's on them, bro. That's on them. I know what I saw and what was good, and that was a good-ass fucking movie.
I know there's a difference between facts and opinions, and you can verify facts. I just want to say all these people that gave it a 5.4, their opinion is wrong. It is verified.
Like usual.
Here he is
suspects.
again, Mr. Dream crasher here. Just pull every dream down. You can't have any imagination around Josh. Your imagination's wrong. You can't go out there and challenge for the world heavyweight title, Ken. You're going to get hurt. You're too old. There he goes again. It's the same thing all over and over again.
Hey, if we're tearing the curtain back, if you win that title, that literally. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be letting that.
I said I'm not going to win. I didn't say I was. I keep saying
you're not going to win. Kayfabe, bro. Kayfabe.
I don't think I stand a chance. I don't think I stand a chance in the ring.
Are you saying it's predetermined?
No, I just don't think I stand a chance against the Maximus Orion, the world heavyweight champion. He's pretty good.
You got picked already?
Well, I'm in the hat there. He had it posted on his Instagram page.
Who's
like
Kayfabe?
people, I think you can vote on who gets who he's going to accept the challenge from. So you can vote, sign up. You can vote for me on there.
Is he partners
I think
with
you can.
Maximus Orion?
Cobweb's like, this December 43rd at the RPW Arena.
The 43rd.
I face off against Centrifugal Force.
Brought to you by Ozempic. inside the albuterol forum.
Cantu, you completely stole my thunder because I was gonna say Cobweb's gonna be there with his managers Ozempic and Monjara, and just
You guys, man, you guys have little
Inside the Keatroville Theater.
You never seen that episode on Martin when he had fought Marvin Hagler?
I saw when he bought the Magna Box TV.
Oh,
I remember he got his wig split.
Yeah, when he punched him. Yeah, he punched him and he went through the wall.
Okay, so with that being said, we did give the movie The Home a 9.25, and with our ratings, it rounds down to a 9, which is very respectable. I enjoyed the film very much. All of us did, and very respectable. Did anybody else have anything they want to throw out?
The pressure will be on, and we're talking about blood.
It's not going to be my blood, I can tell you that.
One of my
It'll be your
favorite
blood
promos.
pressure.
One of my favorite promos, and it's hard to find because Doc Hendricks being part of WWE and all that. But back in the day when he was who, Deborah?
Michael P.S.
Michael P.S. Hayes with the Freebirds was when him and the Von Erichs, ironically enough, you know, we thanks to RCW, we've been able to hang out with the new Von Erich, the brothers, and Kevin out at their ranch and all that. And I got pictures to prove it. But one of the cool things was my favorite promo of all time when Michael Hayes says, the Von Erichs will meet you at the Joe and Harry, your mama's taco eating Coliseum. And just, you can never have that type of heat anymore.
He said San Antonio had the best tacos.
Yes.
He said,
Watch Cobweb catch a cramp while he's standing still.
Man, bro. Man. I will be hydrated. Man.
He calls it the figure one. He does it on himself when he wants to give up.
What? Figure what? God,
Absolutely. Don't listen to me.
Now entering the ring via the
oh
wheel.
my God.
via the wheelchair ramp.
The wheelchair ramp.
Brought to you by Lyrica.
Hey, what was homeboy's name? That big guy out there that he wrestled down here in San Antonio a couple of times.
Oh, Steve Michaels?
Steve Michaels, big man out there, Steve Michaels. I was like, yeah, my boy Cobweb's up there. He's real big on y'all. He's like, who? I said, Cobweb. He goes to all y'all shows. You know, he says he talks to you like all the time. He's like, who? He was doing Cheap Heat. He was the bad guy down here. He knew who you are.
Why you bringing it up like this and try to make me upset or something?
I mean, hey, if you know what's going on, it's not going to upset you none. Wink.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but that seemed kind of undercutting.
Bro.
Cobweb, you don't deserve that, man. You deserve some justice, man. That
He
wasn't
said
cool.
we can't see him.
All this shit that I've been talking about you, but that right there, man, you didn't deserve that.
I know
Everything
what's gonna
else that I
happen.
said, yeah. But this, yeah, man. Line's got to be drawn.
Cobweb's championship belt is going to be a bunch of ace bandages with that butterfly clamp, that metal clamp with the little picos that hold the ace bandage
Oh,
together.
hell no.
It's going to be an actual support belt. It's going to be Velcro.
I will
And he's going to have
challenge.
to take a breath on 3.
It is an open
Activated.
challenge. It's an open challenge, and I am putting my name in the hat.
I thought
I
you
have
did it.
put my name in the open challenge list.
It's
I
going to
am
become
ready.
a staircase match, and you have to get up the stairs and into the ring to win.
Let's
If they call it the ladder match, it's because it's going to be the firemen are going to be the first responders when you make it up the steps.
Cobweb. Cobweb.
What?
Me being someone who has recorded wrestling promos from backyards to bars
On VHS.
to arenas, yeah, on
VHS.
tape to arenas to coliseums, and then played in front of millions of people online and all that. I would like to know when this person that you could possibly be facing off against for the championship.
Yes. Maximus
what would
Orion.
you tell Maximus Orion.
Yes.
Because that name makes total sense. You know, Latin and Irish.
Irish. but it's a big man there. But what would you tell Maximus Orion right now here on Cast of the Pod?
Oh shit! What is this happening right now?
What would you let him know he needs to watch out for? What
It's going to
day,
be insidious.
what location?
I do
what
not.
venue,
I'm not the
where
type.
are the tickets available?
Let me tell you something. I'm not the type of person to sit up here and talk my shit about Christmas chaos at Rocket Pro Wrestling out here in Crest Hill and next to Joliet, and talk about how I'm going to step into the ring with Maximus Orion and kick his goddamn ass. He don't want none of this shit. He don't want none of this. He don't want this. You think this because I'm old like this that I can't handle myself? I'm from the old school, son. Okay, I grew up in Harvey, yo. Okay, we don't even have fire departments out there. We go out there, we just get a couple buckets of water and we put that shit out and we keep on going. Ooh. Okay? I'm not the type of person to sit up here and take this shit and think that I can't handle myself. I would take his little gnarl ass and run it down the front of my boot until he kisses it and say, please, Cobweb, don't kick my ass no goddamn more.
There were some ass cracks running down the fronts of some boots in this movie, The Home.
You okay over there?
Damn.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do you
I am
hear
so
that?
ready. I am so ready. I am so ready for an opportunity like this. I've been waiting for one of these fools out there to put an open challenge up so I can accept it and kick their damn ass and take their title home with me. I can't wait. I can't wait. You guys think I am going to win that fucking title, and I'm gonna bring that motherfucker home tonight.
That's
and I'm just
you,
gonna
Tiberius McGillicuddy.
I can't wait. I hope and pray that he calls my name, because I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna hit his ass in the back of the head with a chair when he ain't looking.
And I'm gonna grab a beef jerky snack and jump off the top rope, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you take that, Anacondas, Slaughter.
Slaughter.
You don't know that. It's deep Irish. You don't know about deep Ireland. I got your back, Cobweb. Got your back. Way back. Not like your spinal doctor does, but
I got this.
Cobb's gonna
got me
show
all
up.
hyped up.
Cobb's gonna show up on the
Climb
pod.
those stairs, and
with
I'm
that RPW
done.
championship.
You won, as far as I'm concerned.
Damn.
He's gonna remember that name. He's gonna remember the name Cobweb stepped in the ring with him.
He's gonna make my RCW 2025 Hall of Fame honors mini belt. He's gonna put it to shame.
Y'all are really into wrestling.
Dude, no, I actually this is the for South Texas. This is the honors. Yeah,
I believe you. I believe you. You've got wrestling memorabilia in your head and on your body.
He was given that.
I've been inducted into the Hall of Fame, not to that Hall of Fame, but yeah,
He got a plaque and
plaque and a mini belt. Yes, nonetheless. But Cobweb's going to show up with the real RPW championship.
Yeah.
You gonna wear the Russian tracksuit? What you gonna wear to the fight?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh man,
I think I have an idea, but I can tell you this right now. Next time you guys see me, I'm gonna have a new championship belt.
All right, y'all, we're gonna have to cut it short there because I got to go to work shortly, and that means I got to run out to QT, give me something to drink first. I mean,
All right, bet 'em up.
we run that far into the podcast today, and
We've been off the rails for a long time.
That's every episode.
every time. But all right, y'all. So until next time, I'm Josh.
I'm Deb.
Cobweb, the future champion, baby.
And I'm Cantu.
We are the cast of the Pod Podcast. Thank you for spending your time with us. Thanks for spending your ears. You have been warned.
Bye,
Peace.
everybody.
Happy holidays.